Well, for many of us, it's easy to take for granted our ability to walk right into a place without an obstacle. Thanks to the Americans with Disabilities Act, our friends and neighbors with disabilities are able to engage in their communities more fully.
While that work in policy and communities began in the 1970s, the movement continues today right here in Louisiana. This week, TWILA'S Karl Wiggers travels to Southwest Louisiana for a rodeo for a different kind of rider.
It's boots, chaps, and cowboy hats. They call this thing the Brodeo. The Brody Meaux Memorial Rodeo is an interactive rodeo for more than 200 special needs children from Southwest Louisiana. This event is 25 years in the making. Jimmy and Joann Meaux started this rodeo to honor the life of their son, Brody.
God gave us this child, and we did whatever we had to do to provide for him, and this is just some way that we can give back to other people to provide a happy experience for them.
A lot of special needs kids don't get the opportunity to come out to activities like this, to come to a rodeo, with all their sensory activity functions that they have, and some of them just can't loud environments and things. So we were trying to think of something we could do, and my wife thought of that, having a special needs rodeo.
As you can see, the special needs children who attend really do love this event. The same is true of volunteers like Kinsey Brazel.
It's heartwarming, being able to come here and see the smiles on their faces, knowing that this is a new experience for them. It's heartwarming for the volunteers to be able to see that firsthand.
This event has nearly doubled in attendance from the inaugural Brodeo last year. For Brody's mom, Joann, she is thrilled to offer this event for the special needs community.
When you live in the special needs world, it's kind of a lonely world that you live. If you have severe kids that can't get out in the world to do much, that's what this is about, for them to come out and have a joyful experience, something they'll never get to do.
Volunteers are helping bring that joy to these children, and everyone leaves the Brodeo a winner.
Are you ready? All right, come on. Hold on. Woohoo!
After events like this, you walk out and you just feel lighter. You feel happier because you know that you made one of those kids' days. And they'll remember that for the rest of their lives, just like we would as well.
Brody's dad, Jimmy, sees his son in every single smile at the Brodeo.
It hits the home when you watch another kid just like yours participate and enjoying the activity, and so that's what it's all about, and that's what really touched me, to see him back here and enjoying it, and the family was with him, and that's what it's all about.
Now, as you heard in the story, this is only the second year for this event, and it's grown a lot from year one. If you'd like to stay up to date and know when the call goes out for volunteers next year, and believe me, you do, head over to our website at twilatv.org, and we'll link you over to their Facebook page. You can give them a like, follow them, let them know that you heard about them on Twila. And guys, Avery, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, I'm going to need to request off next year when this happens, because I want to go back, and I don't want to bring a camera. I want to come back and volunteer, because you can see it in the faces of the volunteers. You can see it in the faces of the kids, the joy that they're having, and it's so heartwarming to see. And you heard it in the story, but it's the volunteers are getting a lot out of this too. And not to take away from the experience of the kids that are coming, the special needs kids, but it's a great event, and I'm really, really proud to just be part of it in the tiniest way. Is really cool.
It had to be moving just to see it and see what these kids go through and how they overcome those challenges.
Right, and what's really cool is the way they separate, they have a rodeo experience without the noise and the volume and the wild crowds of a rodeo. And these kids, it's their Super Bowl. It's really a cool experience to see them just really light up.
Awesome story, Karl Wiggers. Thank you so much for shining a light on it.